Welcome back to Black and Beat Bike Update. The frame slowly pulls into focus, and right there under the studio lights sits the all-new 2026 Honda Valkyrie. Today we're going to take an up-close look at this machine, talk through its design, its engineering, its performance, and ultimately see if it earns its place as a modern icon in the cruiser world. Right from the start, the Valkyrie has always been about presence, about rolling down the road with authority. And this 2026 version carries that heritage but translates it into a sharper, more futuristic look. At the front, the bike greets you with a bold LED headlamp, designed almost like the focused eye of a beast. The housing is sculpted and muscular, flowing cleanly into the front forks. The wide handlebars stretch out, giving riders that classic cruiser stance. But the technology integrated into the cockpit is anything but old school. A full-color TFT display sits neatly behind the headlamp, providing crisp readouts of speed, revs, ride modes, and navigation. Honda has balanced modern tech with classic simplicity, so it feels high-end but not overwhelming. Looking from the side, you start to appreciate the scale and proportions. The Valkyrie is long and low, with a flowing line from the tank all the way back to the seat and rear fender. The fuel tank is sculpted with deep grooves that give the rider's knees a snug, confident grip. The engine dominates the silhouette, with its horizontally opposed 6 cylinders spilling out in a way that feels both mechanical and artistic. The shaft drive system is tucked cleanly into the rear, showing Honda's dedication to making this a machine not only for performance but also for long-term durability and low maintenance. The seat height is accessible for most riders considering its size, and the wide saddle is shaped for comfort, not just for the rider but for a passenger as well. Swinging around to the rear, the Valkyrie's design keeps things bold but streamlined. The tail light is a razor-thin LED strip, integrated into the rear fender for a modern look. The exhaust exits in a muscular twin setup, with polished finishes that shimmer under light. The rear wheel is exposed enough to show off its thick tire profile, designed to handle the torque and weight of this massive cruiser. From the back, it looks like a machine built to own the road, commanding every lane it occupies. But the exterior is only half of the story. At the heart of the Valkyrie is its engine, and this is what makes it truly special. Honda has carried forward the Flat 6 platform, a liquid-cooled, 1,833cc horizontally opposed 6-cylinder engine. It's tuned for effortless torque delivery and smooth power, the kind of performance you expect when you roll the throttle and want instant highway overtakes without a single downshift. It produces around 125 horsepower and a stump-pulling 125 pound-feet of torque, all delivered with Honda's trademark refinement. The 6-cylinder layout keeps vibration almost non-existent, and the throttle response is buttery smooth. It's paired with a 6-speed transmission, working through a shaft drive that makes it as much about touring comfort as about raw muscle. Performance on the road is where the Valkyrie makes its case. This isn't a sport bike and it isn't pretending to be, but for a cruiser of its size it handles with surprising agility. Honda has put effort into shedding weight compared to earlier generations, using aluminum in key areas and keeping the center of gravity low. That low Flat 6 engine means stability at speed, and cornering feels more controlled than you'd expect from a machine with such presence. Suspension duties are handled by a beefy front fork and a single rear shock, tuned to soak up long-distance highways while still keeping things tight enough for twisty mountain roads. Braking is strong, with dual front discs supported by modern ABS, giving riders confidence when they need to scrub speed from this heavy weight. On top of raw performance, modern electronics make the Valkyrie smarter than ever. Multiple ride modes allow you to switch between touring comfort, sporty throttle response, or rain settings for slippery roads. Traction control and wheel sensors make sure that power delivery stays safe and predictable, no matter the conditions. Cruise control is standard, as expected for long-distance travel, and the TFT display supports Bluetooth connectivity for navigation and music. Everything about this bike has been designed for both the daily rider who wants style and the long-haul adventurer who wants reliability. Pricing is always the question with a flagship machine like this. The 2026 Honda Valkyrie positions itself above many traditional cruisers but below ultra-luxury tourers. In most markets, It is expected to land in the range of $22,000 to $24,000, depending on trims and optional accessories. That makes it a premium purchase, but one that reflects the engineering, size, and uniqueness of a six-cylinder cruiser in today's market. Honda is also offering a range of accessories from luggage systems to comfort seats, windscreens, and even performance exhaust options, allowing owners to customize it for their personal style. After spending time with the bike, the overall impression is clear. The 2026 Honda Valkyrie is not trying to be everything to everyone. Instead, it stays true to the Valkyrie spirit, a powerful, smooth, road-devouring cruiser that makes a statement wherever it goes. It's bold, it's modern, and it's unapologetically large. For riders who want something different from the V-twin crowd, something with Honda's reputation for durability and an engine that feels more like a grand touring car than a motorcycle, this bike stands alone. And that's our review today on Black & Beat Bike Update. If you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2026 Honda Valkyrie, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to TITTLE channel, and hit the bell so you never miss the latest updates on the newest machines from across the motorcycle world.